One listener who wants to write her life stories contacted me, but she said she had a problem. She didn't know how to type very well. She was a hunt and peck kind of girl. She said she could handwrite her stories, but that wouldn't make it easy to edit them, and she wanted them neatly typed. She asked if I had any suggestions. As a matter of fact, I do. When don't I have an opinion or suggestion for just about anything? Hi, my name is Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 63 of the Life Writers Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. Not knowing how to type well should never stop you from writing your life stories. If you enjoy handwriting your stories, by all means, go ahead and do it that way. I've heard it said that the hand is connected directly to the heart, so handwriting your stories captures more emotion in your piece. I don't know if that's true or not. It may be. But a great tool to capture your stories is speech-to-text software. Speech-to-text software. Just like the name implies, speech-to-text converts your speech into text, so you don't need to type well at all. I had one client who was a great storyteller, but he couldn't type worth a lick. So he used a speech-to-text software to write his entire book. He spoke his story into his computer, and the program translated it into text. After he finished with the story, he'd go in, clean it up as best he could, and then send it to me to edit. Speech-to-text programs have gotten way better at understanding speech and translating it into text, but some cleanup is always necessary. In more recent versions of MS Word, their speech-to-text feature is called Dictate. It may appear in a different location depending upon your version of Word, but in Microsoft 365, you open a document, go to the Home tab. It's automatically opened as soon as you create a new document. Go to the right side of the toolbar, about 3/4 of the way, and click on the Dictate microphone. Then start speaking. That's it. There's a second or two delay, but then your words will begin to appear on the screen. If you use Pages on a Mac, open a document, go to Edit, and start Dictation. As you speak, it will translate your words into text. In Google Docs, it's virtually the same thing. You open a new document, go to Tools, and click on Voice Typing. It will bring up a little microphone. Click on the microphone and begin to speak. If you do want to handwrite a first draft of your stories, you can do that and then read what you've written into a speech-to-text program. One thing the speech-to-text programs do not do is punctuate automatically. You have to tell it period, comma, question mark, etc. when it's needed, or you can just wait and insert your punctuation when you clean up your text. Now, speech-to-text is also really handy if you have written journals or letters from family members you want to turn into digital files. You can sit there and just read the documents into speech-to-text and turn them into digital files. Not knowing how to type well, or not at all, does not prevent you from writing your life stories. There are so many versions of this available. It's on your phone. It's everywhere. I'm sure you'll be able to find a speech-to-text program that'll work for you. Let me know if you have used speech-to-text apps or programs before. What did you use? Was it Word or Pages, Google, or some other app? What did you use speech-to-text for? How did it work for you? Was using a speech-to-text app a one-time thing for you, or is it something you use regularly? Tell us about your experience in the comments section below, and definitely let us know if there is some other app or software you use that helps you translate your speech into text. That would be helpful to all of us. If you liked what you just watched, sign up to be notified of future vlog posts, Sunday stories, and upcoming events. Use the buttons below to share this episode on social media or with a friend who might enjoy it. Until next time, everyone, happy writing.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them onto the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.